I just found a pattern on Zoom's chart that suggests the bottom is about to fall out of this stock. Let's jump in. What's up everyone, I'm Brad. Welcome to the Money Dad channel. In this video we're talking about a chart pattern on Zoom's stock chart, but in general we like to talk about stocks, stock market, personal finance, a little bit of Bitcoin. So if you're interested in any of those things, please consider hitting that subscribe button, join the community, join the family, and stick around for more videos like this because I got a lot more coming. So let's jump into this Zoom stock chart because this is a pretty strong pattern on this one. It plays out more often than not, so let's take a look. All right, so here is the stock chart. You can see we've been just running straight up. You know, this is Zoom, the video app on everyone's phone and computer these days that we're all using to video teleconference because, you know, everyone's staying at home, working from home and doing video teleconference. So this stock has just gone on a tear in 2020 because everybody is using Zoom now. However, there is a pattern forming here that suggests we are about to kind of go over this hill and start coming down. And I'm talking about a reverse head and shoulders pattern. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to put a little line right here. What am I? It's not a reverse. It's a head and shoulders pattern. What am I saying? I'm not talking about a reverse head and shoulders pattern. I'm talking about a head and shoulders pattern. Okay, so I drew the neckline. I'm going to draw out the head and shoulders to give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about real quick. So this is shoulder number one, this is the head, this is the shoulder, and then we come back down, retrace the neckline, and shoot down from there. So this is called a head and shoulders pattern. You got your head, you got your two shoulders, and then it suggests downward activity from there. A head and shoulders pattern is what's called a reversal pattern. So it reverses the price action that was occurring prior to the chart pattern. So you can see we were in a bull trend in 2020 coming into the pattern, and a head and shoulders reverses that trend. So we are reversing a bull trend into a bear trend. We're heading back down to the downside. So this is not good for Zoom. It is suggesting we are heading much lower from here. And we can actually predict, or we can actually set a price target based on historical data of where this chart pattern will send the price action more often than not. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of my brush on here, and we are going to chart out a price target. So to get that price target, we just measure from the neckline up to the top of the head. Neckline, top of the head. We get about $132. So we go over here to where so we got our last shoulder, we dip below the neckline, we come back and retest the neckline, and then we drop $132 from there. So let's say we've started our drop already. Let's start from there. And $132 down from the neckline right there gives us a price target of $302. This stock is sitting at $406 right now, and this chart pattern is suggesting we are heading to 302. That's a 25 to 30% decline over the next probably month or two, maybe three. You're talking about a 25 to 30% decline over the next 2 to 3 months. So absolutely massive price target here for Zoom. Monster crash possibly happening over the next couple of months if this chart pattern continues to play out. The only thing I'm worried about on this chart pattern, honestly, I mean, everything looked good until we broke above the neckline right here. This kind of started to throw this chart pattern out the window a little bit. However, when we gapped back down that quickly and got back below the neckline, that gave us only 2 candlesticks above that neckline. So there's really not a whole, there was only 2 days above the neckline. It's not that much. It's a lot of price action, but it wasn't a whole lot of time above that neckline. So I think we're in the clear there. I think we're good. I think this stock is heading down, man. I think it's going to crash. This chart pattern plays out pretty often. the way that it's supposed to. Head and Shoulders are very reliable. They are one of the most reliable chart patterns in existence. This does not bode well for Zoom. I know you see people post crash on YouTube often, and then they go in and talk about a video that, are we going to crash? Probably not. This is not one of them. This is legit potential crash on Zoom stock chart based on this chart pattern that is pretty reliable. Not looking good for Zoom. So all that said, I'm not a financial advisor. Do not trade on this information alone. Do your own research and due diligence. This is my opinion only. It's for entertainment purposes only. I have been investing for a long time, and these kinds of trades have worked out for me in the past, but I am not a financial advisor. Anyway, that's all I got. If you guys stuck around long enough to see my little financial advisor disclaimer there, thank you so much. Please consider hitting that subscribe button and like button. Leave a comment down below. I will see you there and in the next video. Thanks, guys.